efficient.
We are back again.
We could potentially. Let's see.
Finally got the computer to work again. I learned a little trick, so now I'm pretty much. I switched up my languages. I'm going Python for this interview.
It looks like we're going to have events where technically
Java's some bullshit.
Iterating from 0 to n.
Java deadass.
And then inside of our loop, we're going to be making 2 calls to the flip function. So technically, it's still only O event squared, but it's not very fast in terms of runtime because we're making 2 calls to flip. So that's one idea. Can we get any better than O event squared with the flip function?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But you know, sometimes someone comes up with something crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like the approach that I'm going to take. Before I begin coding that up, do you have any reservations with that approach?
No, I don't. I mean, I'd love to see your code.
Okay. So similarly here, so we're going to add kind of the same mode checks. So if the length is less than 2, then surely it's already sorted. So we're just going to return back. And if it was null, usually I would throw some kind of exception here. So that's something to consider. For now, we'll just return back the array itself. Okay, so we're going to iterate from 0 to the length. We're going to need a separate index, which will be the greatest element index. And it's going to start off as r.length minus 1 because it's an index. Let's see, so oh, actually this isn't going to be O event squared because I didn't discuss inside of our iteration. We also have to find the next greatest element. Didn't consider that case. So actually, it's going to be a loop on the outside.
All right, so I'm going to study data structures today.
So this.
I ain't studying shit today because I was just working on my computer to get it to work because basically I want to
So I have to find the
be able to like study and get work done.
So we're going to do this by performing a search from.
It's just been hectic and it's been a lot. So what I was doing basically all day yesterday was
this part
trying to get my computer to work. I moved around my room.
Maybe I was thinking of this.
You know what I'm saying?
This portion. So I'm going to have to search from 0
get
to
some work done.
Ending index, greatest
for homework. I had a few interviews today. Had an onboarding with one overnight job.
But actually,
hopefully I can hold that shit down. But if I get hired by this one company right now that wants to make a metaverse, I'm in that bitch. I am not turning back. Like fuck y'all. But I would still stick with Capital One.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that I do need something here. So I have to effectively
go through the training with them.
Find the next greatest element.
This job is basically like trying to get me to be with them. Just because they're looking at my years of experience basically in the gaming industry.
So
being esports and
I'm seeing a way to
you know what I'm saying, work modding and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much impressed them. So now I just gotta get down on my C++.
This is gonna be
they pretty much know how to run code on that shit pretty well. But I'm definitely
so now I effectively am gonna keep track of the index.
Do some practicing on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Code Academy and stuff like that. And then just keep this ball rolling, man. I got an interview with Take-Two, the people who make 2K. So that's an internship, software engineering. that would be a great experience to have.
So I'm gonna find the next greatest.
Jumping in on that one, no pun intended. But get that popping. So.
We can just
so right now I'm sitting here watching an interview, which will be the same kind of interview that I do with Microsoft.
And then
I still gotta brush up on a whole lot.
We don't even.
Can you do an ED?
So what I'm effectively doing in this loop is I'm just gonna go through and try and find the maximum element index for that relation, basically.
Was she James Bond or something like that? I'm happy I'm getting different countries information, because I was struggling with this job and getting tasks. Like, really was. There'll be times I only made was like 22 tasks for a week.
So at the end of this,
because it was just shut down. So like the tasks come in like around like 5 o'clock ish on our end, because they're out of the office. They sent them out.
So first
back on the other side of the pond, and then I'll knock them out. But I've been so busy just trying to get like the computer going,
so I have to be careful
and my setup
zero index
and everything.
So
that
the first,
it's just been a lot, you know.
Flip that.
So I set up an interview for today, tomorrow. I got 2 interviews today, 2 interviews tomorrow. No, 3 interviews tomorrow.
So like in this case, we're saying flip from
I had a lot of shit in a condensed amount of time.
0 to 2.
So
and then it's gonna reverse
write up
those,
this
and then we need to make the final flip at the end.
You know?
Right.
So
just so I have it all done and everything.
Flip of 2. It's gonna be tough. I plus 1. Okay, so now I see where we're kind of like it's not actually n cubed, so it is n squared. We're doing like 3 n squared n calls inside of the loop. So now I see that that's actually n squared. Okay, so let me run through this and just double check it for any errors and make sure that our approach is kind of right and that it's solving the problem we were initially tasked with. So we're basically, we've already verified the flip function, so we're good there. In a hand cake sort, we're going to start an index at this needs to be -1, I already see an error. So we're going to start at the end, go to the beginning, inclusive of 0.
We got the same fucking name and everything.
We're going to say the greatest element is on the end just to initialize it. And that greatest element is going to move with I, so that's fine, that's good. And then we're going to loop from I, so now J, so loop from that.
Yeah, I only did 48 tasks. Some on Thursday. No, I only did 24 tasks Thursday, and that was it. And I think I got popped that week, and then the previous week before that, 25. Previous week before that, 342, which isn't bad. That's like my average, and then week before that, 361. So 2, 4. It's like $400 something, $500 something, like $500. What the fuck? Fucking up my money. But I know I can dead ass just like sit here and just like get it all done, but I won't get shit done. And please tell me my internet didn't go out. God damn it. God damn it. Yo, what's up with this shit? Is it a heat thing? I think it's a heat thing. Let me put it this way. Because if it's this way, I don't gotta worry about it like overheating and popping out. So basically I got like a little trick with this shit. I think it's overheating just because whatever. So services, we go down to Wi-Fi, connect the Wi-Fi, start that bitch up. Boom. And then we gonna stick to the code, stick to the code. Go over to network. What's good, what's good? Yeah, I'm running over my time. Yo, that shit went on airplane mode? Take that shit off airplane mode. No Wi-Fi network's fine. So then we're going to do a network reset. So I believe like the issue with my internet is basically the whole entire shit. Like, was a hard one. This is the last one I'm gonna do. So my internet just went out again, so I'm gonna try my new method of like enabling the Wi-Fi and then doing a restart. With restarting the network, which restarts the computer as well. I believe that would allow it to have that passive connectivity, because it's like, even though like if your Wi-Fi is still available, it still pops up like the temperature outside and stuff like that. I noticed that. So I believe like, and I think it's just because my joint is overheating. Like it's hitting a certain like heat and then it's going out. So I think that's mostly what it is. That's what's messing up the connectivity. Because when I just let it sit for a while and then I start playing with it or messing with it, that's when I can get the internet back. But if I'm sitting there just like constantly with a whole bunch of methods and a whole bunch of like troubleshooting, it gets harder and harder over time. So I just turned it sideways, and hopefully that will give it like the leverage of just like not overheating, then clicking out the Wi-Fi. So hopefully that works. We'll see what's going on with that. It's like 4:30 almost. I'm definitely getting me some breakfast today because today's a long day. Got an 11 o'clock interview, all that stuff with Take Two, so shoot. Need my little schedule for today. So today I am going to work on, oh yeah, put AWS on here. So I'm working on Java interview prep, Unreal interview prep, C++ interview prep, Python in general, just because I'm in class with Python. And I don't know why, but going through this process of like coming through, it's like I've just blanked out on everything that I know, like in software engineering, in development, in everything. Like it's just like it went just blank. So I'm going through like old projects. Let me open up Eclipse and stuff like that, so I can just like have the mindset of, okay, this is how you do that. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. So I'm not going into this interview like, damn, this nigga can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to get onto it. And I have been studying all week, on and off, whether it's just 20 minutes or 2 hours, and just diving into stuff so I can, you know what I'm saying, get into the whole entire groove of just, you know what I'm saying, producing something for one of these companies. And hopefully they don't sit up there and try to hit me with a doozy or anything like that. You know, hopefully it's just simple, print this, for loop that, maybe a little bit of array methods and stuff like that, but I'm really not trying to sit up there and be like paged out type stuff. But tips that I have been getting about how to get through the interview process for Microsoft, I have been happy that I had those tips. Like in that network of people around me, it's just that in the sense of that I gotta believe myself and just work towards like having it. And if I can get to this point where they offer me something, where it's a good point, boom. But there's also this other job that they're really into me, so I just gotta brush up on these gaming systems, development systems, and stuff like that. And then I could end up being like a whole better asset. And they're paying me like a good amount of money, you know, coming into it, knowing programming, and then already knowing gaming engines, you know, being familiarized with them. Because I used to play, what's that game? Gary's Mod and all that stuff. So, used to mod video games. Worked on video games. So I just gotta stay on my toes when they ask me certain questions. And I know I can have like a leeway over them because they're not that knowledgeable in some things. So I can just like go on a tangent and just like talk about this, that, you know, and then they'll be impressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to impress the best, go back into, you know what I'm saying, my whole study, and then be ready when it comes to it. Services. Let's go to the services app. Okay, does it exist? Oh man, I think I turned that in too fast. Fuck. It worked. No, it didn't. Fuck. The Wi-Fi came back, you know what I'm saying, but it's not picking up signal. I don't know what it is. I had a good method. It got me to this point. So hopefully I do the console log shit. Anyway, so Japanese rescue tug who was rescued to Imperial. So she was the first of 3 ships in the class to see. This is the last one I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna get back to yeah, it's true. Okay, so let me go down to the Wi-Fi. I was about to say Wi-Fi is running. Should never running. Network. do it one more time. Let's do a regular ass restart. Regular ass restart. Let's see what happens. Oh man, what time is it? 4 o'clock in the morning. Haven't played a game in like 2 days. I just took a break. I think I probably did like 40 pieces right then and there. But I'll probably hop on that again after breakfast, but I have to put in some effort into studying a whole lot of this shit.
So if I keep my gun in it on that type of sound, go ba-da-ba-ba-ba, nigga, I'm loving it, wait. One time moving, I pop out, look. But it just came with the mop out there. Niggas talk crazy, they cop out there. Beat up the bitch and knock out, look. New to this shit, but I'm running that bad little bitch, she a Barbie. If he play me, shoot it like a Barbie, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's medium, but I can't hear the bass to it. It's alright. Wish I could hear the bass a little bit better so I can get a better judgment of it. But I can't. And this computer pissing me off. I really had like a whole entire day today of just like, not today, but like a good 8-12 hours of internet off of this PC. And then it started cutting up. Like, I think it was while I took my nap and I woke back up. Like I was thinking it's a power issue because at one point, like, I couldn't like connect to the internet because, like, when I was at my old house that I was staying at, I was renting a room, and I basically had to switch the sockets and not put it into like a power socket with a bunch of other plugs just so we can get more juice, and that worked. Then there was before that I had an internet issue, and I think it was like something, what it was. Let me check the internet ahead of time. Yeah, that shit went straight out. Yeah, so we gonna use the old method. This is the last time I'm fucking do this shit, but good thing I got some games on here where I don't need internet. Like Tomb Raider and shit. So I can just like play Tomb Raider. See, it gives out the Western stuff, but it don't give out other stuff. And that's what pisses me the fuck off. Oh, now it wants to, nah, that's not it. Yeah, so, command. I gotta pull it up, how to fix this shit again. I don't want this to be a habit. Like, that's the thing I don't want it to do. It's like be a habit where I gotta do this in order for it to work. Windows Administrator. Open it up. I remember it fucked up one time when I try to update it. And do this. Go there, have that popping out. And then we'll have services. One is administrator. Open up this bullshit so I can remember these commands. It was in the tech folder, the tech bookmarks.
And check if the Wi-Fi is working or not. And if it is still not working, then uninstall network.
What if I told you you could get an offer on your car in minutes and keep it fresh for 7 days? With Carvana, you'll get a competitive offer that lasts for a week. Plus, you can use it as a down payment. This offer's Jimmy's. Shop now at Carvana.com. The new best way to make money with Amazon in 2022 is with this method where you actually don't even sell anything on Amazon. Let me explain. Last year, me and my twin brother Rasmus, who's sitting right there, we discovered a brand new way to make full-time income.
Adapter from Windows 10 and Sergeant network on record computer available and applications. You space.
There we go. We got no deals on the connection. We're gonna do this net-ish win sock reset. Man, I had the internet for a minute. Boom. Net-ish win sock character. Reset that log. Reset character log. Boom. There's net-ish int IP reset log. Text log txt net-ish in IPv4 reset log txt boom, and it's net-ish IPv6 reset log text net-ish int IPv6 reset log.txt. Okay, then exit the network reset, and we'll see what happens. Some nigga shit.